Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Iowa State Cyclones. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cyclones offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He unleashes a long one. Snags it on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles.
Nothing but green ahead. The 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Right back to it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
The Cyclones send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll try the run. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Jamison. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore after picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, Give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's locked. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's locked. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Sun Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He'll pull it on the read. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it to the back.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Tackle is made after the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
brings up second down.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Looking to move it through the air. And as he throws, what a job to lay out and make the catch. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Quarterback on the keeper. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. This offense has a second down play. On the option. He'll pitch it. Across the 25. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Sun Devils will go for it here on fourth down. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! What a catch and run for 6.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They believe they can run right here. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before half. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Arizona State 28, Iowa State 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. At the 45 on his way. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Arizona State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Coming out with it, it's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes a catch. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He's looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They keep attacking through the air. Safe completion on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's got him this time. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He wants to throw. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
That makes the score Arizona State 35, Iowa State 16.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. He'll do it himself. Oh, the ball's out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's complete to the left. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Fast motion from the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to slam in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by a field goal over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The Cyclones have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. He finds his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A first down for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Cyclones are marching down the field. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Direct snap. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Smashes it between the uprights.
That makes the score Arizona State 42, Iowa State 19.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Sun Devils will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. On second and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the route is on.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Iowa State, 19.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on second and long from the 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Off the play fake. catch in the middle. It's Jamison. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Power football with the run. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the tackler. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Sun Devils are flying down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Arizona State! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll run it. At the 40, there he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes the connection, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. On second down, looking again to throw. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Field goal is good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The give as they work on that clock. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that's first down.
They'll try the right side. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.